Team coverage on the coronavirus continues with disappointing news for St. Patrick's Day fans. The Holyoke mayor announcing today the annual parade and road race canceled. Western Mass News reporter Sarah Guernelli is live for us in the Paper City with the very latest. Sarah?
Chris, the mayor made the announcement just a short time ago, and he says although it was a tough decision, he just wanted to make sure that the community was safe. Because of the growing threat of the coronavirus, the sounds of bagpipes and the sights of Grand Colleens won't be making their way through the streets of Holyoke on March 22nd.
A difficult decision that the St. Patrick's Day Parade and road race will be canceled this year in an effort to prevent the spread of coronavirus.
Holyoke Mayor MORSE broke the news at a press conference Tuesday afternoon. This comes after St. Patrick's Day parades were called off in Boston and over the Connecticut border in Hartford and New Haven. The mayor tells Western Mass News why the city made this tough decision.
When we looked at the prospect of having nearly 500,000 people in our community, in our streets, in close contact, there's guidance from the CDC about transmission within 6 feet, and at events like a road race, at a parade, at bars, restaurants, in the street where people are literally shoulder to shoulder, it would create too much of a public health threat and risk to carry out.
The president of this year's parade, JOYCE, says although he is disappointed, he says he understands.
I think their decision is correct. I reluctantly agree with it, and I think that we'll pull the parade committee together, and now we have to figure out how we're going to move forward from this for this year, because you know there's 30 marching units that are, there's 30 bands and marching units that are coming. We've got over 20 floats, and you know we generally estimate the people that march in the parade is about 15,000 people.
The parade has been a tradition in the city since 1952. Mayor Morse says Holyoke will still celebrate the luck of the Irish, just on a smaller scale.
Hoping to still have a couple of smaller events, perhaps the breakfast and whatnot, and do the best we can to celebrate St. Patrick's. It's just going to be a little different this year.
And the parade's president says there's a lot of details to work out since there's so many people invested in the event. Live in Holyoke, Sarah Guernelli, Western Mass News.
Sarah.